Good morning. What are y'all doing? What are y'all doing here? What are y'all doing here? Welcome to 10 o'clock. It's 10 o'clock Eastern. 10 o'clock Eastern on Tuesdays. That's when we stream. It's when we stream. Just kidding. Just kidding. Man, my West Coast peeps gonna be mad. I already see the West Coast peeps showing up. They're like, WTF. No dreams. Just me throwing things into disarray, which is what my schedule has been of late. Complete disarray. So, like last Thursday, I couldn't stream, right? Yeah, my European, we already have Europe checking in, India checking in. Like, they're pretty thrilled, right? West Coast US, not so thrilled. Not so thrilled right now. Yeah, even the East Coast peeps are like, I haven't had coffee yet. What are you doing? Yeah, I am even confused. But yeah, I couldn't stream on Thursday, right? Had an appointment, all afternoon appointment. God, had to leave here. What did I leave here? Like 10:30 last Thursday. I got another appointment at 11:15 out of the house today. And I can't stream this afternoon. So I thought, well, I have caught up on what I need to be doing for this morning. So why not fire up the stream early? Just mess around. I don't even know. I got some unboxings. I got a couple small unboxing things to unbox, but I figured let's stream for an hour or two, see what happens. Because I didn't want to miss two streams in a row. Because I these appointments are killing me. I got another one. What's this week? I guess it's like 2 weeks before I might have to miss another stream. But I don't like missing the streams. You know, I missed two streams last week. I missed the post show, the 500 post show, because we ran so long, and then I missed Thursday because of an appointment. So that's all. I'm trying to catch up on the streaming schedule. And if I can, like, I would just be like sitting around like typing on the computer this morning. Have some writing to do, but I can do that this afternoon. We can do this morning. This isn't the normal schedule. Normal schedule is still at 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock on Tuesdays, Thursdays, 11:30ish Wednesdays. So sorry for the early alarm. So good morning, everyone. 500 went well. Thank you. It did go well. Like, I wasn't sure, but it went well. We had really, really fun. Yeah, I like all the people getting up early this morning going, what is going on? Quixotic Fox, definitely a surprise. So yeah, this is what we're doing. I mean, I'm up, I'm breakfasted, I'm shaved, I'm showered. What else am I gonna do? Throw the stream on. Let's talk about pens. So yeah, no real plans today other than that hair is ready. I mean, I got an appointment. Like, I got a meeting thing. So I had to like put on clothes and like take a shower and do my hair. Otherwise, I just throw on a hat and I'd probably take a shower about 9:30. I'm still crossed at being labeled a rule breaker. This was not my idea for the rule breakers. Hello, it is early. I know, Momo, it is early. I've already had like a half a pot of coffee too, so I figured let's just go. I gotta leave early today, so I was planning to ink swatch while watching, but it's lunchtime now, so eat while watching and then ink swatch. So I'm doing this stream so Thursday we can do some ink swatching because I got the thing that I wanted to test out. Landlocked Newfie, thank you for the follow. OSU, I missed your sub. 23 months of subbing. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate you. I saw your picture on Instagram. That was a very cool picture. You have a good spoke icon set up. Very, very cool. Got your package yesterday. You're very welcome. Your number one. Yeah, Carol was the first rule breaker. By the way, I got your Sinclair out yesterday. Carol, by the way. I got the Kakamori nib. I got the stainless one. So finally, thanks to you. Thanks for your alerts. Toasty Treat was my personal alert service. for this stupid $50 nib that I wanted like really badly. So that was funny. It worked out. I'm glad they had a lot of inventory this time. I didn't know you could like snipe the Shopify back-end inventory. That's pretty funny. I need to save that. Headmaster Mike was relentless in the 500th. Wow, yeah, he's catching some strays from last week's episode. So yeah, he totally catching some strays, and I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Like that was completely unplanned. Like I know I've said it a million times, and I know y'all believe me, but like we don't say like, hey, we're gonna get on the people that said more than one thing. He just started doing it, and like I wrote in refill, like that's the magic of why what we do works, right? Like we're kind of on the same wavelength. We don't take ourselves too seriously, and we enjoy doing this stuff. Brad received the package yesterday. You're welcome. You're welcome. Glad it arrived. Yeah, he totally. Oh, there's more West Coast people. Too many West Coast people are here today. Y'all are out of hand. Y'all are out of hand. The listing was the best part. Yeah, exactly. Like that made the show better, right? It ended up working out. So Schmevelin, 35 months of subbing at 5:36 in the morning. Let's go. I don't know how you can see the buttons. Why are we here now? I got an appointment today and I'm tired of missing streams. I know, I want to re-listen. I have a whole shopping list from that episode that I put on Instagram. Good morning, Sergeant Story. Whoa! Purgatory Raid! Welcome. Welcome, everyone. Welcome, Raiders. How are y'all this morning? Can we get a shout out? Can we get a shout out to Pokitory? That would be amazing. Thank you so much. I love that. The Mercy Wings. That is very cool. Very cool. Thank you for rating. Auburn fan with the 9 months of subbing. Thank you so much. Yes, welcome, Raiders. We're going to talk about pins here in the morning, but mostly we're going to talk about how I'm like an hour and a half early on stream today because I have to leave an hour and a half early today. So we're going to do a couple little unboxings. I've been rated before, but it's been a while. It's usually like the mornings like are not like that busy of a time, right? So I definitely appreciate it. I definitely appreciate it. And if you like pens and paper and all of that stuff, you're in the right place. So thank you so much. Oh, did it? Can I do this shout out? Why isn't my computer working? See if this works. Yeah. Oh, check them out over at API Error. They last played API Error. That's a sweet new game. Launch day today. API Error just launched. So apparently, I need to check out. I need to check out what is going on with the command all of a sudden. So hey, we found the thing. Oh boy. Check them out over at API Error. Wow. That's like the person, I think it was in New Jersey. It was probably Tony, where they got a custom license plate and they named it Null, Null. So when they go through the speed cameras, it would throw database errors in like the ticketing service for the speeders and toll booth skippers. So yeah, so API Error is our new. That's the show title today. API Error. Y'all can stop doing shout outs until I figure out what magically went wrong with my command. Yeah, early stream. I have an early appointment today, and I was tired of missing streams. So, 2 hands of blue, 10 months of subbing. Let's go. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. You're amazing. Thank you. Thunder Viking, 30 months of subbing. Let's go. Too early for the bots to work. I will take some blame for that. I will take some blame. Plus this chat bot just updated this morning, so it's probably something with that. Like the last week it updated before one of the giveaways, and like it wasn't doing the giveaway selections correct. So something half happened. Like, yeah, I'm looking at the bot right now. It says I'm offline. So that's the way it's going to roll today. Bots have not had their coffee yet. So, all right. Hang on, beverage. Sorry. All right. Since we're at a weird hour, I was about to do some Hobonichiing. I'm still 100%. Give me a 1 in the chat if you've written in your planner or journal every day this week. So that's a 1 for me. I mean, every day this year. In 2021, have you written or planned in your journal every day? Are you 100% so far for the year? I am. So I'm 100%. Haven't missed a day. Even the weekends, I'm writing something. Right? Hells no. Well, we got some 1s. I know. That's right. I'm seeing you. 100%. LOL no. What do we put for no? Just put an L. Just put a capital L. Kate -45. That's about right. That's how many were in there. So yeah, like this, I'm saying this because this is totally not my style, right? Right. So like I have literally filled every day so far in my cousin. Starting with the jokes too early. I know. Sorry. So I don't know. There's probably things in here you shouldn't see, but I don't care. But yeah, there's yesterday. I was just about to start writing today. I picked out the Elmo Blue Gentian Cross Pokemon Express, whatever the name of this pen is. But you have read a book every day. That's awesome. But yeah, look. So it's every day. Hadn't missed anything. Not every day is the same in quality or quantity, but it doesn't matter. Like, I'm just happy. I'm happy to know that so far, it's still early. We're still way in the failure zone. Way in the failure zone of planning for the year, but I'm feeling pretty positive about hitting every day. How else am I supposed to keep the boss man off my back if I don't plan my days? I'm a good boss. I don't get on you. Don't get on you. Although I did mess up the source of the last thing, but I found it pretty easily. Bought a Hobo Cousin to try it out, but I haven't touched it. You're still Team William Hanna. I'm still Team William Hanna too, just using it differently. Probably go back and backfill once I'm feeling better. Yeah, I'll do that on Sundays sometimes. Like I don't often do Saturdays on Saturdays or even Saturdays on Sundays. Maybe like Sunday night I will figure out, like backtrack a little bit. And yeah, don't worry about backfilling. I think that's a good thing. Tony, have you been feeling crappy? I didn't know you caught the vid. That stinks. The Diesel Weasel, thank you for the follow. The 4-year-old has already filled out the next year in her calendar. Nice. So yeah, beautiful pen. Yeah, I love this pen. So it's funny. I'm still kind of on the same group of pens that I started the year with, and then mixing and matching like a lot of things. So like this is the same group I've consistently used so far this year, and I really want to continue. I'm really happy with this group. So we have the Teal Custom 74. We have the Rockster. We have the Elmo, of course. We have the Matthew Martin OG. Did we decide it's called the OG? Fight Next Wednesday? Damn, that sucks. Your kids got it though, right? Did you get it drugged through the house? 5th Anniversary Sailor. Pilot Custom 912, and this has actually probably been my most used pen, the spoke icon, with the McLaren livery, with the gray ink. I'm really loving. Cal Riddle, 34 months of subbing. Thank you so much. You just got the Teal 74 EF. Yeah, so I'm reviewing this one probably not this week, but probably next week. Good morning, Yasmin. Welcome. So I'm probably not going to review it this week, but probably next week. I have a medium nib in here. So I will be, after I review it, I've already gone through like 2 fills of this converter, this Robert Oster Miami, which is the perfect match for this. I'm going to send this nib off and get something done to it. Why so early? I have an appointment at 11 today, and I missed the last 2 streams. Yeah, there's too many West Coasters awake this morning. So I have a medium nib. It's really, really great. And the nib's just too wide for my personal everyday use. And I love the pen and I love the nib. What's my most used out of this group right here? It's this one. It's say this is number 1 most used, and this is number 2, and then probably this is number 3. So these are probably out of this grouping right now. And then the PO number 4, and then the rest of them are minimally used. That's why I had the Elmo out, right? Before I start cleaning and inking up new pens, I need to use these more, right? We're all prepping for the LA Pen Show. When is the LA Pen Show? Yes, I have Papier Plume Oyster in here, and it's been definitely probably my most used. LA Pen Shows this weekend. Wow, that's how out of touch I am. Will you get an EF Teal the 74? So what I think I'm gonna do, since Yasmin, thank you for the follow, appreciate you. Since these Pilot medium nibs have a lot of tipping on them, I am not gonna take it down to an extra fine. I will do something probably cursive italic-y with this nib, and then if I wanted an extra fine, I would get just a regular extra fine nib. So, but you see how much tipping these pens have. I'll get someone to do something pretty neat on this. So yeah, we'll do. I will skip doing like extra fine or needlepoint on this one. Brad, I saw a retro fountain pen in brass. Do you have any experience with those? It looks spiffy. I mean, they're great looking. I haven't held the brass fountain pen. I've held the brass Tornado, and it's not more heavy than the regular ones because the internals are also brass, right? So they're not overly heavy, but the standard fountain pens are not internally brass, so it might be much more heavy. That's exactly what I had Masayama do to my 74 M nib. Yeah, like it's such a good platform, right? When you're thinking about, once you kind of get into it, I start thinking about, well, this is actually, like, I'm not going to get this made into like a needlepoint because this platform of this tipping is almost too good to give up, right? So it's not for me in its current state, but what it is a really nice platform to have something cool done. No, this is a 912, Bruce. I'm guessing you're asking me about this one. This is a 912. Oh, Jay Wild's nice. Yeah, so this is a 912. This is the pen that I want. This is the pen model that I want Pilot to give me an orange barrel in, or a purple barrel in, or any, just, this is my favorite Pilot, like, platform pen, again, to use the same word, because they put all the nibs in this one, right? You can get all the nib styles in this model, but you can only get black and rhodium. Do they even do 912s in black and gold? But they have, what, probably 8 different nib sizes in this one. Now, the artwork is extra. Like, I got that done separately, right? It's normally just a black pen. But that one's mine. Yeah, this is the one I had this done. It's just stunning. Hey, Annabelle. I owe Annabelle an answer. Annabelle has to come here to get me to answer her questions. Send a Bocamundo for Orange Arushi. Toasty Treat, that is actually not a terrible idea. Because I like the size of the 912 is perfect for me. What are we doing? We're on too early, so we're just messing around, really. And I was making kind of an overall point that I've had all of these pens inked up for like 4 to 6 weeks, and I really don't have any desire to add more or change. Like, I'm really happy with what I have going now. So yeah, this would be a good pen to just buy to send off because I like this shape and size so much. Ben Walsh. God, we got all the peeps in here today. I should go early more often. Just kidding. This is a one-off schedule, by the way. So we'll be back normal. Always lurking. I feel you. I feel you. Earliest perfect. I thought I was gonna miss out because I'm taking the eldest kid to get his braces off. Nice, congratulations. That's a big day. How am I liking the GT? I use it a lot. I switched out. I switched in the Jetstream refill. So this is the Jetstream SXR refill in here, and I use it pretty frequently. So that's the thing about my fountain pens. Why I don't just like burn through ink and swap out new fountain pens all the time is because I use pens like this regularly. I use pencils regularly. I use the Secure Pigma Micron. I think I'm going to review. I have the premium nib in here. I'm testing, right? So, yeah, the jobby job affects the normal stream times. I hear you. So yeah, like I use a lot of pens and pencils other than these, so like I'm not in a hurry to trade these in for new models though. But when I do, I will just go clean them all and be done with it. But I'm really enjoying some of these too much right now to even consider redo them. I bet a premium nib does not write as well as a tuned standard nib. We're going to be exploring that a lot. What is this early stream? Are you feeling okay, Pen Addict? I'm actually feeling pretty good. I have another appointment today that's going to take me away at like 10:30. So I was mad that I missed the last 2 stream days. So I was caught up on general work this morning. So I figured, well, let me just go fire up the stream instead of sitting here doing emails that some of you probably have emails in my inbox right now, or some of you have orders I need to ship. But I figured, I'll stream for a little bit because I can't stream later. Oh, sorry. Oh, this mute button is hypersensitive. Sorry. Like you can just go whoosh like that, and it's super sensitive. What I was saying is I'm super happy with what I have inked up right now. And when I go to do my recap of, like, I always write down what I used every day. So at the end of the month, I'll track what I used, and it's not going to be different than January, right? So far, there's not going to be much difference between what I used, and like that's good. Like I'm okay with that. I got that wooden pilot pen in honor of the 500th episode. That's a cool pen. I have that down to like check and see. Yeah, this mute button is very sensitive. Like I really like that. Got my A6 seed and pencil case last week and really liked them. Should have ordered an extra pencil case for my son to take to school. Nice. I think I still have some. I think there's still pencil cases in stock, I think. So I'm down to, where did I leave it yesterday? 216 orders. I don't have a bleep button. I could make one on my Stream Deck, but I have my Stream Deck. See, it's too far away. I just have this. Oh, of course that's not working either. I have the buttons up here, but for some reason it just told me I pushed them and then they didn't work. So they're just a little bit out of reach. I got to put them closer and then I would have it. What is up with all my stuff not working? That's what happens when you don't stream regularly. All right? That's what happens when you don't stream regularly. So I got to get all that done. Oh, I'm with you on 3-hour podcasts. This one actually worked out pretty good. Like, it's not something we would do frequently because no one wants to listen to 3-hour podcasts. But once in a while, it worked out. It worked out pretty well. All right, I got a couple things I need to open real quick. Fix that regular streaming too? Yeah, exactly. God. Did you see my comment about the Ultim? No. For my new corporate job, I've been using only Noodler's ink, 54th Mass, punishing ink choice for a punishing job. I like the color though. I need to bring my Sman to work. That Sman is a good work case. I just did an hour a day. No big deal. Yeah, that's a good way to do it and break it up. All right. Let's see. I got a couple things that I have been lax in opening. JJ lax in opening. So we got this. So this is one of the times where I can say Brad does not get special treatment. This is from my buddies at Studio Neat. This is my Mark II, and this is the Kickstarter from like a year and a half ago. It was really good. It was a really fun episode. So this is my Kickstarter reward. So the only thing special I got was a hybrid on the envelope, right? They've been shipping these out for months, and mine just came up in the queue. That's how it should be. So for all y'all that say I get my stuff first, well, I sometimes get my stuff first. But this proves you that I don't always get it. So I like these little zip pouches. This is very CW&T pouch. Like, I am good with this because I'm just going to chuck it anyway, right? So I don't need, like, the cork boxes and all those things that they normally do, or the sleeves. Corinne B, 31 months of subbing. Thank you. All right, let's open this up. Ooh, man, that PVD came out good. All right, so there's an instruct in here. Let's see what we got. And let me get out a notepad. Oh, I can just use this. All right, so let me see. Hello, this Mark II is hand assembled, inspected, and packaged in Austin, Texas. Studio Neat is a small company of just 2 people, Tom and Dan. Hi, Tom and Dan. If you like your Mark II, feel free to tell a friend, leave a review, or give us a shout out on social media. Our company relies on word of mouth, and this really helps. We're super proud of how this pen turned out. If you are unhappy with it for any reason, please don't hesitate to reach out. I like the little assembled in hand by, I wonder if this is Dan. It looks like a P, but like I get that too. So, cool. You're an awesome. Hey, civil engineers. Yeah, Studio Neat, based in Austin, Texas. Joining the Kickstarter for a new art book. Cannot wait. Nice. All right, so this is a small pocket style pen that's sleeved, right? So the barrel will pull out. And then this part is PVD coated. So it's the black PVD coated. You'll see my temperatures changing the coldness of the barrel. But what it will do, this type of coating should prevent any like the sliding to like really like scratch and ding. The weight of it feels really good. What refill did they use for this? This must still be the Schmidt refill. So the threading for the refill is right here. You can barely see it. Hey, look out for that. Oh, it's the mini Schmidt refill. I remember this from the Kickstarter. I hadn't seen this refill. So it's the same Schmidt refill, except a mini size, which when they launched this, I didn't realize that was a thing. So yeah, that's cool. What's the size compared to a roadie? I will show you 1 second. So it's a mini Schmidt. And then the back barrel sleeves on, but it has a stop right here. Like, this is the weird thing about this pen, is there is almost an invisible taper in the barrel design, which I talked to them about. I thought it was a really unique thing. It's like not visible to the naked eye, right? So the front end can sleeve all the way in, and then there's a magnet up here, right, that attaches it. It's pretty strong. But then the barrel is wide enough up here that it will actually stop halfway through, right? So it doesn't sleeve all the way down. So it gets up into a full size writer. And like everything that Studio Neat does, like the fit and finish is great. The clip could be a problem. It's pretty flexible. I don't know. I'm not gonna spring that out. So, and then the back end, when the back end fits, it's more of a friction fit, right? This is not a magnet fit here. This is more of a friction fit because of the size right here. But this is a magnet fit here when it's closed. All right, so comparison wise, let's look at a retro for the full size and a roadie for the small size. Let's do roadie first. So they're playing magnet together. All right, let me get a bigger pad so it's visually not as weird. All right, so what, maybe a 1/2 inch shorter in the closed position. Maybe a little less than a 1/2 inch. So a little bit shorter lengthwise, and then barrel. That same length comes into play in the barrel difference, right? Do you have a grid to put them on instead? This is a dot grid. I thought I had a grid pad. Oh, here it is. Oh, it's a 2mm grid. Let's see here. It's very faint. I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but I'll be able to count it. This is actually what I was looking for. So this is a 2mm grid. I mean, this isn't completely scientific, but it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4. So 8mm length difference, right? And then the barrel. The barrel takes it down to about 3mm difference. I mean, excuse me, 6mm difference, so slightly different there, right? And then the posting, I think the roadie posts deeper. Yeah. So posting is a big difference. They keep magneting. Posting's about 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's still probably in that 8 to 10 millimeter range difference. So that's the length differences there. So this is a spoke roadie, and this is a Studio One Mark II. So Uncapped, it's smaller than the Rhodey. And then pocketed closed, it's smaller. But then posted, it's longer, right? The Rhodey posts deeper. And this is the dimension I wanted to see compared to the Retro 51. This is more of a Retro 51 type of length, right? So you hold it right there. Good clearance over the cusp of your hand. And then the Rhodey is a little bit shorter here. So there you go. And then this is what I wanted to see. From the full length size, it felt like a Retro 51 in my hand, and I would say I was correct in that sentiment. I was like, when I grabbed it, when I posted it, I told myself this feels exactly like a Retro 51, and turns out they're identical dimensions. Evan Max Twitch, yes, there are. I gotta figure that out. Once I get done, I bet I have more than 30 of those, I think, that are not listed, and I will be selling them. So yeah, there you go. So there's the posted dimensions, if you will. So there you go. All right. Cool. So I love the PVD coating. And yeah, we'll definitely be testing this out and using it. So they did a really good job. Tox Dog, thank you for the follow. All right, so there's all your differences. Makes sense? Cool. All right, so there we go. Let's put this somewhere. Put that there for now. Put these back, and then let's open up a Yoseka stationery box because I have something in there that we're going to test out on Thursday. The Ooh La La is the teal colored seed, but it has a specific label on it. It has this label on it. So we had a batch with the seed label on it, but I have a bunch of these that I have not listed that have this label on it. That's the only difference. So it's the same case. Vanessa just got in and posted wearing wool. I wish mine would show up. Maybe if theirs came, mine will show up too. Mine are stuck in shipping limbo. All right. Sorry. So we call them both the Ooh La La just because of the colorway, but they have a different front label. That's the one we did the color poll for. Yeah. Stab myself, chat. So I ordered, they're not on the site right now. I got to figure out how I'm going to list them. Because I didn't want to cause confusion with the labels. So I wanted to sell out one batch and then put up the second batch separately. So I ordered the dip nib I wanted from Yoseka, but apparently I ordered something else too, and I can't remember what it was. Those are always fun. Good morning, Chris. Oh, I know what I ordered. I ordered something not for me. I know what I ordered now. It's nice. It's in this. All right, that's what we came for. Wow. Look at Christine's handwriting. Hi, Brad. Thank you for ordering with us again. So glad you're able to play with the Kakamori nib. It's fantastic and great choice of roll pen case. Enjoy. Christina at Yoseka. Look at that handwriting. Nice. Nice. So I'll show you all what this is unveiled in a minute. And then I remembered what else I ordered. But let's look at the nib first. Yeah, that was my first Christine note. So good job, Christine, at Yoseka Stationery. Your handwriting is dope. All right, Kakamori. I just totally missed the box. Stainless steel, check. So I didn't buy a handle. I didn't want to spend as much on the handle as the nib. I mean, because you can buy like regular handles, and I already have some. So this is a stainless steel dip nib. And we bought this because while I like my glass dip nib, I don't love it. It's almost scratchy, right? In a way that leaves indentions on the paper. So I still haven't tried to smooth this. I'm going to keep using this. I'm going to keep enjoying it. But I wanted to try this because it's completely different from the drill log. The drill log is just like for writing for me, right? And not really for ink testing. But this is, I'm hoping, kind of an improvement over the glass dip nib. So it's like a stainless steel bullet. And they make a brass one as well, but I wanted the stainless steel one. So it's got the grooves cut in. How much are these? Are these like 45, 50 bucks? They're expensive, right? But they have the grooves cut in there to hold the ink. 50 bucks? Yeah, so these are not cheap. Right, so you can see the grooves there. Designed to hold the ink. So on Thursday, we're going to do a bunch of ink testing with this, and then we'll do some comparisons. So these are my normal ink sampling tools, right? So you have your glass dip nib pen. You have your folded nib, which I love. This is really, I actually prefer this than the glass dip nib, but we can swap it into this holder, right? So it's got the same kind of holder. It'll fit into your standard holders, right? So it's the same holder. I'm just going to pop it into like a traditional holder. Although this one, I think I pulled out the insert on this one. Yeah, sorry. I got a little too aggressive on that one. So the standard type of holders here that I just ripped straight out of this Caran d'Ache. But yeah, it'll fit right in here. Maybe if I didn't bend it. I think I bent one side of it. While I was pulling it out, I bent the little teeth inside of it. So I got to get back around them. Maybe. Yeah, we'll get it in there in a minute. So I bent this tooth over here. Playing around with it. So it'll slot in there. So yeah, so how are y'all? So did you have to, did you do anything ahead of time for this? And the grooves can be a little tough to complete. I recommend you dip and let it sit for a 3 count, maybe touch longer so the ink can really get in the grooves. Gotcha. So I kind of messed the grooves here, but that's okay. It doesn't have to go all the way in. So you just wrote with it. I figured as much with the stainless. So yeah, we'll test this out on Thursday. We'll get a bunch of inks and do some testing and compare it. I'll get my other holders out and test with that too. Brass is recommended to clean first, but not the stainless. So we'll test all of these options, probably really just these two options against each other. This is the real like comparison that I want to see between these two. And then these two are more specialty tools, right? This is just, your broad wet strokes, and this is your micro fine writing. So yeah, I'm glad I finally got this. We'll test it out and see. So yeah, we'll see if I like it better than the glass dip nib pen. Because I like this. This I don't know why this just frustrates me. Do you have suggestions for a beginner fountain pen? The Pilot Metropolitan or the Lamy Safari or the Platinum Preppy are all good choices. Someone link the top 5 list in here for me, please. And it's got some beginner pens on there as on that list for you to easier place to check out. So I'm gonna put this back in here just for now. So if you check that list, Yasmin, I have some links to some of the ones that I recommend. I guess I probably need to add the TWSBI swipe on there, right? That's a good one. Glass nibs, there's a place in Melbourne that's used to sell them. Yeah, they're really good. Faber-Castell grip, yeah, that's another good one. But like, I keep the Preppy and the swipe just here on the desk because they're just good pens. Platinum Preppy, favorite stationery item for the 500. That would have been a good choice. We did get a listener did a full breakdown of all the products on the show, so we will be reporting back to the famous episode. Don't forget to read the instructions. Why? Glass nib caution, metal nib caution. All right, it does have some special cleaning. Does have some special cleaning notes. Thank you. Clean and dry. Don't leave in the holder. Don't leave in the holder. So I will leave it in the holder. So thank you for telling me that to remind me to take it out. I'll take it out and store it, and I'll get something to store it in besides this box. Perfect. I used a fountain pen for the first time a couple months ago. Can't believe how nice it feels. Now I own and have turned many on the wood lathe. I like a vintage 70s, the best so far. Nice. That's awesome, Landlock. All right. So what else did Brad get? Because you can't go... All right, enjoy your Lurk Toasty Treat. You can't go to Yoseka or any stationery store without just buying the one thing. You got to buy more stuff. So I bought this. They had this on the front page, and I got marketed to. So this is just a notebook cover. It's an A5 cover. More Yoseka stickers. Got to get that free ship quota. What is their free ship quota? That stinking nib was $50. So this is, was this a Tyvek cover? I forget the material that this was, but I think it was a non-leather A5 notebook cover that I just thought was interesting. Yeah, it's Tyvek cover. So very, very crazy thin. There's no branding on here though, other than this little take a note, but it doesn't say. Yeah, so it's a very paper thin Tyvek color. I wanted to try on my Masubi notebook, because I haven't been carrying it in the seed case, which you saw me floating around. So yeah, I don't know. This is like a paper cover that you used to build when you were in elementary school, except it's kind of like the rip-proof Tyvek. I want to go get the notebook that I want to fit in here. Let me go grab that real quick. Sorry, chat. I'm going to step away real second, and then you can, I'll let you stare at this real quick while I'm gone, although that kind of hurts your eyes, doesn't it? I'll let you stare at this while I go grab this notebook. Sorry. Pen Addict, do you know of a pen which will write through multiple levels of carbon paper but can be disassembled and refilled with liquid ink without needing a pair of pliers? Monteverde Engage, maybe? All right. So I think this thing was like $15. It's I get it, but all right. So this is the Paper Mind. Yeah, the V5, the refillable V5 with a needle tip. I'd be worried about pressing through multiple layers of paper and bending the needle tip. I mean, it's the best of that type of pen, but the needle tip is not going to work well for multiple copies. Yeah, it looks weirdly, it does not feel impressive, right? I'm a little, it's one of those products that's gonna be better in use than when you get it, like at first. Right, when you open it, it really just feels like paper. But in practice, I think it's probably gonna be useful. So like I use the, I have the paper cover for the Midori, which is the same kind of deal. But, I was a little bit confused about it at first, but then it ended up working out. I don't know. I'm not super impressed with this so far. I'll keep it on here for a little while. What I wanted to see, though, is how it fit like the A5s, and it's really perfect. It just feels weird. Right? It just feels weird. We'll see. We'll play around with it. Not mega impressed by it. Especially if it was $5, I wouldn't care as much. But I think it's like $15. Y'all will have to check the price on this. And I'm a little bit more concerned about that. All right. Enough on that. This I bought to give away for Pen Addict members for February. Yeah, it is indestructible. That's why I want to give it a chance. I want to give it a chance. So I'm going to do that. So I bought the latest Superior Leather wrap. I wish they did the gold stamping on the logo, but that's cool. So this is the pen wrap, the new Superior Labor pen wrap, and I bought this for the giveaway for this month's Pen Addict giveaway. They're so nice. I really like these. So yeah, I'm a Superior Labor fan. This is the case that I use. So I use the little case like this. It's got my Ajodos in there. I'll be sending out the Ajodos that y'all paid for soon. So yeah, I bought this one. This is one of the new styles. And if you're a Pen Addict member, look for a giveaway. Yeah, these are pretty pricey. I can't remember how much, but definitely like in the 150-ish range, something like that. They're pretty steep. That's why I bought it for a giveaway item. So cool. Very nice. I'm a big Superior Labor fan. Their canvas products. Oh, so this is the canvas case I use.